The Wild is a group show which is running as part of the Project 50 season. Project is 50 years of age this year, so we're having a gallery show of all the project members that reflects the diversity, complexity, length and breadth of our creative community that have made Project what it is today. It is an episodic kind of chaotic happening based on this idea of the wild, the anthropocenic idea of the wild. So as something that's not out beyond us, it's something that we're a part of. It's a mental space and a physical space that we're inside of, as opposed to looking at it from a human perspective out. We're actually all part of the one system. So on that frame, it's episodic in its nature. So we have 2 performative readings per week. We have 5 gallery changes over the course of the show, and also 6 performative events happening. The show itself is changing a lot. There's works coming in and out. The work is moving around the gallery. The performative events are happening in, around, and on top of what's there already. So things are reacting with other things. It's quite an organic show, and there's a lot of collaboration happening too from all different art fields. So the project membership is made up of visual artists, from musicians, lighting designers, dramaturges, playwrights. I mean, all different fields are represented there. So we're getting people to work together in the gallery in that way. You have Caoimhin O'Reilly, who's a musician, and he's coming in to react to what's happening in the gallery space, and work like Oisin Byrne's big pieces, Utopians and Visionaries, which are these big panels around the space that people can jump against or use, or have a backdrop for their work, or even for the performative events to perform on them physically. And then you've got Liv O'Donoghue, who's working with the sound musician Tom Lane, and Megan Kennedy, the dancer from Junk Ensemble, who worked with Raymond Scannell, who's a composer. People like Eleanor Duff from the visual artist, and she's collaborating with the dramaturge Diane Colley on her piece The Bird of the Human Tongue.
This freedom from time made her relevant for memory. She sometimes wandered between the reality of the cosmos and the materiality of the physical world. So in order to reassure herself that she still existed, she finally shuts her mouth tightly to stop him escaping. She stares at the stranger, wondering why he has done.
In a more material way, like Barbara Nizovich's piece, which takes the form of an artistic chain letter. So she invited everyone that she'd been in a show with here called Whitewashing the Moon in 2012 to send in an artwork that could fit into an A4 envelope, and for each of those artists to invite other artists to do the same. So there's a lot of kind of cross-pollination across the art forms, and that's important too, to showcase the communities, the links, the networks, formal and informal, that happen across the creative community.